I think the incentive covers are a very interesting aspect as well, because there's like the 1 in 100 variants, the 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000 sometimes. And it's weird, like the way that the print runs are being inflated in that way, because like specifically the Keanu Reeves variant, for Berserker, I remember. I think that was like a 1,000 to 1 or something,
Mm-hmm.
maybe more than that. And so, you know, just there's really no reason other than to get the print run higher and make more money that's been done. They could have made that cover the 1 in 25, or not made as many different ones. So I honestly, I don't know who's buying those covers. I mean, if you love the art, great, but if it's an investment, that's the worst advice I could give you if you're looking to buy comics as an investment, to buy those 1 in 1,000s of new comics. But so I hope that's where most of the print runs get shrunk down, honestly. But
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I think. What about the variant market? Like, you've got companies that Spider-Man booth,
mhm.
Mutant Beaver. There's a bunch of companies out there that specialize in variant covers. What's your thoughts on companies like that and how they're placed in the market?
Sure. I mean, that's definitely an interesting aspect of it. I mean, I definitely want them to make money, and I'm all for them working with artists, and all that. I think that I I feel less strongly about those than I do the massive like incentive covers that are actually put out by the publishers, and there's no individual store involved. The ones that the individual stores do, I think, are a great opportunity for those, especially the smaller stores, to get some revenue. I think there's a lot more. I don't know. It's so subjective that the art that we like is very personal, and I don't want to say that I've never seen any of those. There have been a few here and there that I absolutely love, and I'm like, I have to get that for my personal collection. But personally, I would never buy those as an investment. I mean, I would buy those because I like the art, if that makes sense.
No, it does, and I think that is probably where those guys have a place in the market.
Yeah.
It's different. It's about the art. Um, the cost isn't like crazy. I
No,
mean,
it's
it's
usually
not
like 20, $30 sometimes. Yeah.
right. It's not crazy if there's a dope cover. Like, I'm a big Star Wars fan,
Hmm.
and so there's been some Star Wars covers that I just love. That are just gorgeous to me that I've picked up for my PC. Not necessarily because I intend to resell them or make money on them. I just
Yep.
like them, and their print runs are smaller and
Usually.
they're a little more controlled because they're running a business. And so, how many of these can you really sell versus how many you buy? I mean, there's a lot of
Hmm.
calculations going on in there. It's not done specifically to make a comic book store buy 1,000 copies of Berserker so that they can get, the 1 in 1,000 variant. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely think there's a place for that. And I think there always will be. And I like what you said. It helps the artist, right? Because a lot of what we love about these comic books is the art.
Hmm.
It's a lot of what draws you to it. And if these artists can make more money and and survive and live and keep putting these things out for people like us to consume, I think more power to them.
Definitely. I completely agree with that.